Well, here we are back in Iran at the fort of Oxgard. It's originally only supposed to be sat on the island, but as you can see, it has I've expanded it a lot more beyond that. It's obviously much further along than well, it's about where it was actually at the end of last week. There's the fort itself. All of the additional work this week has been done elsewhere. I think actually most of this was done. I'm not sure about this inn. Stable space. And then I added that tower. And put up these little decorative pieces for the swamp. Did some work on this thing, abandoned towers basically, built over the top of a existing dungeon. I do keep meaning to come back and actually rebuild the dungeon itself so that it better matches the design of the tower. But there's actually additional work down here. Put all this in. I think I wanted to go further, but it where's it going? I don't know. I think this gets to like a ravine system. I think. Pretty sure it does. So then after that, I moved on to this, which is a variation on a mining platform I used already, which is actually based on a real-world structure I saw, an oil platform, similar concept. This one goes down straight onto, actually goes all the way down to layer 32 in fact. Into this place, which is pretty epic. There's actually a whole bunch of ravines down here. This one cuts across, and then there's another one going back this way, and this is actually the northern rail line, although it's actually running east to west at the moment. But this goes up over into the overground, somewhere over there, and then stays down underground to go underneath Trilby, and then resurfaces again in the forest the other side of Trilby. But that's all old work. There's actually a stairwell there to let you back up again, rather than the... There she is. Drop. And then I cheated. I used the structure block to recreate this entire thing over here, minus block level here, so I have to rebuild the dock and the support, the foundation, and then I added to it, this little structure, and I may actually be looking for a third location later, somewhere over here, because this comes down onto the same ravine, but within another different separate mine shaft that's down there at the other end of that big ravine. This stairwell will actually come down into the nearly the end, and then you can imagine this one just comes down about 20 blocks further away. My plan is to potentially find the middle of the mine shaft and build another one of these over the top of that, or somewhere nearby that's convenient, and then possibly add an additional, like these two towers, but they won't be staircases, they'll just be extensions for the platform. And then on top of that, excuse me, there you go, present for everybody watching YouTube. I initially tried to leave the area and actually go back north at the beginning of the week, but decided against. Well, actually what happened was I got this far and then decided to actually build in a little community settlement here. These buildings have all gone up. The dock was already here, and this was added. Obviously this added to, and then all of these little buildings, a little marketplace, blacksmith, stables, warehouse in, standard stuff. I'll put that warehouse up too. I'm not entirely sure what this building is, but it feels a little bit like a transport hub. I don't know. I was thinking that this was going to like be a tall tower. I don't know how far that's going to go. I had an idea for something to do involving this place. Something to do with the soil. I'm not sure if I was maybe planning on spreading the grass out a little bit. I don't know. I'm sure I had an idea, I don't remember what it was. But yeah, that's everything we've done. Not including some secret weekend work that's very much in the early stages, or mid stages rather, which is elsewhere, and there's actually something I'll get back to tomorrow. But I shall say adieu as the sun goes down.